Tonight they're back in the city of joy, Kolkata, looking to put that right against an FC Goa side who've been rejuvenated under Carlos Peña, but whose away form has been vastly different than that at the Fatorda. It's 4th against 5th on match week 13 of the Hero Indian Super League.
Again, this is that philosophy of FC Goa: just keep the ball, keep the composure, keep under, under pressure a little bit in the opponent's first half. But picking that second ball up there, lovely.
Guarachena to Brandon, and continues his run. Alvaro Vasquez just playing in behind Brendan Hamill. Brandon caught it well, just caught it with the outside of the foot, though it was always going away from Vishal Keith. But a good effort from Brandon.
Lovely little piece of interplay. Brandon's just played a pass inside and followed his pass, and it's good movement, but just a little bit of hold-up play. I think his Ika just laid the ball off, and he's just drifted wide. He hit it with the outside of his right foot. It's just drifted wide of the far post.
3-0 win. Goa played ATK Mohun Bagan earlier in the season to the Gores. Ivan Doling, Faraz Arnauton, Noah on the score sheet in a fairly comfortable win. Did take them to the 50th minute to get the opening goal in that game. Good throw for Dratos. Oh! How has he squeezed that one in? Well, FC Goa was sleeping from the throw-in, and Dimi Petratos comes up with another stunner. He doesn't score simple tap-ins. How he squeezed that one past Diraj is anybody's guess. What a start. AT Mohun Bagan lead, and it's another quality goal in this Hero Indian Super League season.
And you can't catch him. He's off round the track. He's celebrating on his own at the far side with the supporters, and rightly so. This is all about the individual. This is all about invention. Only certain players can see these kind of things. His movement from the throw-in was just simple. Get into the channel behind Anwar Ali. But then he's looked up and saw the goalkeeper off his line, only 2 or 3 yards, and he's drilled it in on the volley into the near post area. You can't really blame the goalkeeper. It's just brilliant invention from Pretato. Fabulous start to the game, and my word, has it set this match up now. 9 minutes in, ATK Mohun Bagan 1, FC Goa 0.
Cleared long by Vishal Keith, just too high for a redeem. Forward again towards Vasquez. Paul McHugh is round behind him. Alvaro Vasquez. McHugh's there with a good solid challenge, but an unfair one, says Harish Kundu. So another free kick, and this is Edu Badir territory where he can whip the ball in with his left foot. McHugh complaining.
It looks a bit harsh, to tell you the truth, but here he goes to ground, yes. Clearly the referee and the linesman have saw the same thing, and it's definitely a free kick. He got part of the ball, but he's took the play at the same time. And there's a committed player, if you ever hear one, don't you? Every time he goes for the ball, he goes for the ball. If the man gets in the way, that's life.
He used to play Gaelic football when he was younger. You have to be a bit tough playing that.
I think if he's carrying a bat here, I wouldn't go anywhere near him.
Vishal Keith just sorting a wall out. Edu Badir scored a free kick, of course, right at the start of the season against East Bengal to seal a 90th minute win. It was a little bit further out than this one.
He'll fancy this. He will fancy this.
He can get pace on a ball, we know that. Vishal Keith will be mindful. In it comes, it is whipped in right the way through, and Anwar Ali may have got a touch. They won't care. He's claiming his first ever Hero Indian Super League goal. Edu Badir's quality delivery leads to a goal, and FC Goa are back on level terms, and if it is Anwar Ali's goal, it's a landmark for him, and a deserved one as well.
Trust me on this one. I said he'd fancy it. It's left-hand side. He loved it, the left footer. But the movement at the start, there you go. Two of the players went in the penalty box, and 2 ATK Mohun Bagan players went in as well. Whether he got a touch on it or not, I don't think he has. I think it's gone straight in. But the fact that the ATK Mohun Bagan players dropped right into the penalty box, allowing traffic in front of the goalkeeper. Has he got a touch?
Yes,
he's got the slightest of touches. My word, has he made up for the first goal? I think he has. He's got the slightest of touches on it. It's gone between the legs of Vishal Keith. Goal goes to Anwar Ali, 1-1.
Away by Diraj, side-footed up towards Alvaro Vasquez, who gets in front of Brendan Hamill. Alvaro Vasquez and Brendan Hamill actually played against each other in the 2011 Under-20 World Cup in Colombia. Alvaro Vasquez scored a hat-trick in a 5-2 win for Spain over Australia.
I'm sure Brendan Hamill was going to have something to say about that one, and he certainly had something to say today. I thought he's played him well at the moment.
He hasn't looked like getting one. I don't know about a hat-trick. That's a lovely ball forward for Ashikis. Petratos in for his second of the match, looking to play in the boomer. Boomus! Coolly done. And selfish from Petratos. Boomus continued his run. It was a simple finish in the end. Petratos, his touch wasn't the best, but he had the foresight to play it into Boomus, and back in the starting lineup, Hugo Boomus gets his 4th goal of the season, and the Mariners have the lead back once again.
Trust me on that, Mark, it's world class, the finish, it's world class, and what I mean by world class is people making the right decisions at the right time. It looks a simple enough tap in, of course it does, but to get to that stage they've had to pinch it, and that comes from organisation, and then a little bit of quality play. There's the pinch. There's the early pass by Ashik into Petratos. Now he's got a decision to make. He can pull the trigger or he can put his strike partner in, and that's exactly what he did. He rolled it into the path of a very, very willing runner in Hugo Boomus, but what a reverse pass this is. It looks a simple goal, but I'm telling you, it oozes class.
Just got the ball caught under his feet slightly. Petratos with 20 couldn't get the shot in, but had the great vision to know that Hugo Boomus was right behind him. And a really good finish at ATK Mohun Bagan, looking for a 5th consecutive home win, back in front.
Do you know the question I would ask Petratos? Did he play it to Boomus, or did he think Ashik, the player who had actually rolled him in, was making the run? But whoever it was, it doesn't matter. His quality there, he was pulling the trigger, he was showing the goalkeeper the near post, and he reversed the pass. It oozed class from Petratos, and it was a simple tap in for Hugo Boomus. 2-1 to ATK Mohun Bagan.
Good block by Liston Colaco, chasing back. It's a rare full 90 minutes for Liston Colaco, but he's still giving his all. It's not over yet, though. Referee wants the throw-in rather taken from the right place.
He's been very generous with his 4 minutes. I think he's succumbed to the pressure, I think. Here we go.
Well, there is the full-time whistle, and Dimi Petratos, a fist clenched, because he was involved. He got the opening goal of the game.
Without a shadow of a doubt, hero of the match, Dimi Petratos. He got the opening goal with a bit of invention that I've not seen for a long time, but he also had a big, big contribution in a Hugo Boomus tap-in in the 6-yard box. Fantastic. Hero of the game, Dimi Petratos.
Well, Amorali's first Hero Indian Super League goal levelled it up at 1-1, but Hugo Boomus popped up with the winner to make it 2-1. It was a little bit bad-tempered at times, but it was a very good, a very technical game. It could have gone either way in the end. Noah Sadiri came on and didn't really have a chance to show too much. But in the end, it is Juan Ferrando's side that take the points. They are back to winning ways after their defeat to North East United, and they will climb the table. And they will take that valuable 3 points. Full-time score. It's finished ATK Mohun Bagan 2, FC Goa 1.